Hey, welcome to Gunny Rants. My rant today is about tenacity. We're still in the dream series, and the question about your dream is, are you moving closer to your dream? Now, this is really huge. I want you to get ready for this, all right? Because I'm going to ask you a hard question. I want you to be able to look at yourself and honestly answer. Because are you moving closer to your dream? To move closer to your dream, it's more about who you are rather than where you are. I mean, really, you can quit right now. And as you quit, as you move closer to your next job, your next dream, your next relationship, whatever it may be, you can quit right now, but I guarantee you, you're probably going to quit later too, because it's now become a habit pattern. You can make excuses all day long. It's the job, it's the economy, somebody stabbed me in the back. Resistance is always going to be there. And we like making excuses about these external influences. But really, it's the internal reality that you're the one who stops yourself from reaching your dream, because you fail to develop who you need to be in order to achieve that dream. I'll tell you a quick little story. It's going to sound like a yay me story. Believe me, I failed too, and I've quit on dreams too. But on this particular one, when I went to DI school to become a drill instructor in the Marine Corps, there was about 90 Marines in the class. And I had worked out, I had prepared. You know, in the Marine Corps, if you run a sub 21 minute 3 mile, you're doing pretty good. 18 minute is maxing out the PFT on the run, at least when I was in. And I was sub 21 minute 3 miles. I could max out setups, I could max out pull-ups. I was good to go. And when I got there, we had our initial PFT. Out of 90 Marines, I came in last. I wasn't near in the physical conditioning. As a matter of fact, except for academics, if there was remedial training, every day I was remedial something. Remedial PTing, remedial drill. Oh my gosh, hours out on the parade deck, just screaming at the top of my lungs until my voice could echo off the buildings. I was going A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y, learning how to project my voice and get it loud enough to actually be a drill instructor. I was in the car because I had no rhythm whatsoever. So I'd be in my car and I'd turn on the windshield wipers to about 115 beats per minute, going left, right, left, right, trying to get some rhythm into my body. It was hard. It was hard, and I was last at PFT. I was last at drill. Man, I was like last to the chow hall. And about midway through, we had due to attrition, we had about 40 Marines still training to become drill instructors. And I was still last. I think even on the day we graduated 32 Marines out of the 90 that became drill instructors. And I was either last or second to last. But the reality is, nobody cared. I still had the title drill instructor. I still had a successful career on the drill field. I went from drill instructor to senior drill instructor, having my own platoon, to chief drill instructor, running a series of 4 platoons of drill instructors and recruits. I achieved my dream. In that case, I had the tenacity and I was willing to put in the work, willing to develop myself. It's not a yay me story. It's an example that you really need to develop yourself in order to become what you need to become to achieve that dream. So what I'm trying to tell you, you got to develop yourself. That's where people lose out. And that's where people who are, quote, lucky or whatever word you want to use to try to make an excuse to yourself for being lazy and not developing yourself as a leader, or not developing yourself as a manager, or not developing yourself as a salesman. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you, like, I volunteer for the Young Marine Organization. Adult volunteers, they got to develop themselves because they're leading kids, and it's not easy, you know, and you have to have a lot inside of you in order to give, because you can only give who you are. You know, all the material, all the reading material, all the knowledge, none of that makes any difference if you don't have the practical experience and the abundance in yourself in order to give out. So I'm going to leave you with this. It is not the challenge before you that will determine your success or your failure. It is what is inside of you. What's inside? What's bubbling to come out? What has been developed and trained and worked on? It's what's inside of you that is going to determine your success or your failure in your dream. It's discovering your core values. The link will be either in the text, depending on what website, or down below. And I encourage you to click on that and at least discover your core values so you know where your strength zone lies in. And yeah, you'll have to put in your email, and I'm going to grab your email address, but take the course and unsubscribe if you don't want to get emails from me. You know, the important thing is you're taking a step forward in developing yourself. Thanks a lot. Gunny's out.